Good evening, Brian. The president should be arriving back in Washington in the coming hours after a trip that fell short of everyone's expectations. Today's meeting was designed to take things a step further and continue President Trump's mission to end all nuclear activity in North Korea. The president and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un met yesterday for lunch, with high hopes coming into this morning. But the meeting ended earlier than expected, with neither side coming to an agreement. President Trump, in a conference after the meeting, said that North Korea wanted all of their economic and financial sanctions lifted, which he declined to do until all nuclear activity ended within the country. These sanctions have been in effect long before Trump was in office. However, it was reported by some sources that Kim only asked for some United Nations sanctions to be lifted and not all sanctions on the country. A lot of details are still not clear, as many things are being said, but we need to remember June of last year in Singapore. President Trump and Kim met in a private hotel last year to discuss the future of the already strained North Korean and United States relationship. Since that meeting a few months ago, Kim has not conducted any nuclear or missile testing in the country. As to whether or not Trump and Kim will meet again, neither side has spoken if they will come together again in the near future. It appears to be another wait-and-see situation. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Luke Lograno, Q30 News.
Good evening, Brian. The president is expected to arrive back in Washington in the next few hours. This comes on the heels after North Korea and the U.S. had a meeting in Vietnam. Although that meeting, however, did fall short of everyone's expectations. The talks between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim came to an end on Thursday in Vietnam. The goal for today was to sign an agreement, but that goal ended when both decided to end the meeting. The breaking point for both of these parties was when North Korea asked the United States to lift all of the sanctions imposed on them. President Trump asked North Korea to denuclearize and take down all of its nuclear facilities, but they said only if those sanctions were lifted. Upon arriving in Vietnam on Wednesday, the two leaders met poolside at a hotel. The two leaders had productive talks along with the help of translators. A major talking point from the summit was the fact that Kim took questions from the media. When asked if he was ready to denuclearize, Kim said, "I'm not willing to do that. If I'm not willing to do that, I wouldn't be here." Trump concluded his press conference on Thursday by saying, "I'd rather do things right than fast." As to whether or not Trump and Kim will meet again, that is a wait and see situation. Reporting from Washington, Dennehy, Q30 News.